My name is Chris Koenig. I'm one of the founders and lead distiller at Beaver Distillery in Chico, California. What sets us apart is the fact that we do produce our spirits using rice. There's only a couple of distilleries in the U.S. that actually does rice, and we're one. We're one of three, basically, and the only one on the West Coast. There we go. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Look at that. Got it. Of course, I was a whiskey collector. I was into whiskey. I was sitting over at Bevmo one day looking at all the different Scotch brands, and I said, I can't pronounce half of this shit, and I don't really like Scotch. I really like bourbon. That led me to start distilling in my garage as a hobby, and that grew into what I now Golden Beaver.
What was the process before Tilt, and how has that changed things for you?
It saved a lot of man hours. When we have 9 fermenters going prior to Tilt, somebody had to go around with a thermometer, measure the temperature, and now we don't have to do that. Now we just look at the board,
right,
and the board basically tells us, we can snapshot immediately of what's going on. So it's been a huge, huge time saver. I would absolutely recommend Tilt for any distillery operation out there. The main thing, it saves money, gives us a clearer picture of the data that is coming out of our fermenters. The Tilt is also very robust, so I'm not worried about them dropping a piece of equipment that I now have to go out and repair. It's just a really good piece of gear to have in the distillery. I honestly couldn't see running my distillery without Tilt at this point. My background's pretty diverse, and I ended up doing documentaries for national broadcast on PBS for about 20 years. You can make a mash, you put it on a still, it comes off, you can taste, is that gonna be good or not? You don't necessarily have that cycle when you're making a film until you start writing that script, and then you'll find out you missed something, you didn't get that interview, you gotta go back out and grab that bite. And I prefer the sensation, the feeling I get waking up every morning knowing that I'm gonna make something today, it's gonna taste great, I'm gonna make something that people are gonna make memories with, they're gonna go home, they're gonna buy a bottle, they're gonna sit with their family, they're gonna share that bottle and make a memory. Not many things do that. We have regulars that come here now. I know who's gonna be here Thursday night, know who's gonna be here Friday, and I make time in my schedule to be here for them, because they're here for me, I should be there for them.